We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama. Where you watch?
Popeye.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. For persons who are asking, what's the latest update re the disappearance of 4-year-old Shaquille Patterson, also known as Papa? I'll be dropping a video early tomorrow morning with the latest update. Stand by for that. In today's journey, we are heading down Norman Manley Boulevard, popularly known as the Beach Road. This section of Negril, where we are now, is in the parish of Hanover. The border of Westmoreland and Hanover is down the road. Continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to enjoy this journey with me. In the news today, in yesterday's video, I brought you a story. I told you that a 34-year-old man named Junior, he was shot and injured in a bar at White River in the Ocherous area of St. Ann. That incident took place on Monday morning, August 26, about 11 o'clock. Junior, he was sitting in the bar when a hoodlum entered and opened gunfire at him, hitting him in his mouth. The hoodlum then made good his escape. Junior, he was rushed to hospital where he was treated and admitted. We are told that Junior's injuries are not life-threatening. So we have been doing some digging and we have unearthed some interesting information. Listen me carefully. This is not the first time Junior was being attacked. On Monday afternoon, August 2, 3 years ago, 2021, about 4 o'clock. Junior, he was driving his motor car along the roadway when a hoodlum opened gunfire at him. Junior, he was not hit, but there was gunshot damage to the vehicle that he was driving. It was reported that Junior, he knew his attacker before the date of that incident, and following police investigations, his attacker was arrested and charged. His name is Stevaughn Barnes. Stevaughn Barnes was 28 years old at the time, and his local address is Eltham in Ocherous. At the time of that incident, Stevaughn, he was an immigration officer working and living in the United States of America. His U.S. address is Fletcher Court in Hollywood in Florida. So, since Stevaughn was arrested, he was subsequently given bail by the courts, but as a part of his bail condition, his travel documents were seized and he was unable to go back to the United States of America. We are told that Junior, he was being pressured to drop the case, but he refused. We are also getting unconfirmed reports that that attack on Monday is the second such attack on Junior's life since he was attacked in August 2021. Now, here is what is even more interesting in this case. We are learning that detectives in St. Ann, they are investigating whether or not the immigration officer, Stevaughn Barnes, had anything to do with Monday's incident. Even more interesting, it is said that Stevaughn's spouse is a police officer. Detectives are investigating whether or not the allegation that her firearm, no, I am not sure whether or not it is a licensed gun or a police issued gun, but detectives, they are probing whether or not, as is being alleged, her firearm was involved in the shooting of Junior on Monday. The police, they have recovered a spent shell from the scene, so this should not be hard to find out. We are watching this one and we are going to be updating this story in a subsequent video. Stand by for that. In this next report, on Thursday night, August 10, last year, that guy on your screen, his name is Renaldo Moore, but he was popularly known as Chin. Chin was 28 years old at the time, and he lived at Cornwall district in the Hartford area of Westmoreland. Chin, he was standing on the road near to his home talking to some guys when he was attacked and shot. Chin, he ended up dying as a result. Following police investigations on Wednesday, August 16 last year, the police they arrested and charged a guy for his alleged role in this murder. His name is Kimaney Harvey, but he's popularly known as 6 or Shawn Storm. Shawn Storm was 25 years old at the time, and he lived in the same Cornwall district area of Hartford in the parish of Westmoreland. Shawn Storm, he went to court where he was subsequently granted bail by a judge. One of his bail conditions is that he should live in another parish. His lawyer told the court that Shawn Storm, he would be living at an address in the parish of St. James. He was ordered by the courts to report at a certain police station in St. James 4 times per week as a part of his bail condition. But we are told that persons close to Chin are adamant that Shawn Storm must be dead back. Yesterday evening, Tuesday, August 27, almost 6:30, Shawn Storm, he was walking along the roadway. We are told that Shawn Storm, he was just coming from work. On reaching the intersection of Chambers Drive and Glover Allen Drive in the Granville area of St. James, he was pounced on by a hoodlum who was armed with a gun. The hoodlum, he opened gunfire at Shawn Storm, who managed to run off. The hoodlum chased him, still firing shots at him. Shawn Storm, he received gunshot wounds to his buttocks and his right leg. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape on foot in the area. The police, they were called and they rushed with Shawn Storm to hospital where he was treated and admitted. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 7 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. Now, in this next report, yesterday morning, Tuesday, August 27, family members, they went to the Withorn police station and reported a 14-year-old girl missing. This girl was reportedly missing from her home from the previous night about 10 o'clock. Information was received that she was at a house at Pullet Lane in the Petersfield area of Westmoreland. As a result, the police they went to the area, but no useful information was obtained. Everyone was tight-lipped. Last night, the family received information that the 14-year-old girl, she was spotted in the same Pullet Lane area. As a result, they went there. We are told that the 14-year-old girl, she was located by her cousin. That cousin is about 30 years old. We are told that the cousin, he was in the process of taking her home when he was attacked by a group of persons in the area. Not only that, it is alleged that a guy popularly known as Skin Teeth, him pull a gun and open gunfire at the cousin, hitting him to his abdomen. Skin Teeth, he then made good his escape. The man was rushed to hospital where he was treated and admitted. So, Skin Teeth, yeah man, you Skin Teeth or Kin Teeth, you are now wanted by the police. The mayhem. Now, in this next report, yesterday I had said that it was a man, but it was actually a woman. Detectives at the Savannah Lamar CIB, they are carrying out investigations to ascertain who, how, when, and why. This is after the partially decomposed body of a female was found in the water drainage to the back of premises at Grove Gardens and Landilo Phase 1 in Savannah Lamar in the parish of Westmoreland. This female is said to be of a slim build. She appears to be in her early 40s. She was dressed only in a brown and black stripe blouse. Her hair was plaited and she was barefooted. She was found about 1:30 yesterday afternoon down in the open water drain. Like I said, investigators, they are now trying to find out who is this female. How did she die and when did she die? As soon as more information becomes available, I'm going to be updating this story. Stand by for that. In this next report, that youngster on your screen, his name is Jahmari Reid. Jahmari, he was born on April 18, 2008, 16 years old. He was a student at the William Knibb Memorial High School and he lived at Racecourse in the Falmouth area of Trelawney. We are told that Jahmari, he was last seen alive by his mother on Monday morning, August 26, about 6 o'clock. It is said that Jahmari, he left his home to go diving. When he did not return home Monday evening, his mother made a missing person report to the Falmouth police. Yesterday morning, Tuesday, August 27, about 9 o'clock, some fishermen saw Jahmari's headless body. His left arm was bitten off. It is suspected that Jahmari, he was killed in a shark attack. Sad indeed. In this next report, a man, we are told that he is a very good tiler. He's popularly known as Dads, and Dads is said to be in his mid-40s. He's living at Stanfast in the Brownstown area of St. Ann. Late yesterday afternoon, Tuesday, August 27, about 6 o'clock, Dads and some other workmen, they were doing some work at the York Castle High School in St. Ann. It is said that one of Dad's cousin, he was also working there. That cousin, he heard coughing coming from a section of the building. When he made checks, he saw his cousin Dads standing in front of a mirror inside a bathroom. Dads had a black handle knife that he was using to inflict wounds to his own throat. The cousin intervened and stopped him. When Dads was questioned and asked why he did it, he said he heard voices in his head telling him to cut his own throat. He was rushed to the St. Anne's Bay Hospital where he was treated and admitted, but over in St. James, this man was successful in taking his own life. His name is Ricardo Ryian Henry, but he was popularly known as Ricky or Cardo. Ricky was in his late 30s and he was a customer service representative living at Vernon's Drive in the Rosemount area of St. James. Our information is that Ricky, he suffered from hypertension and he recently suffered a stroke. As a result, Ricky was home and he could hardly help himself. We are told that Ricky's common-law wife, she left the home over the weekend and she went to another community to spend some time with her family. On Monday afternoon, August 26, we are told that Ricky, he spoke to someone on the phone. Later that same night, he texted the person, telling the person that he felt like taking his own life because he was sick and could hardly help himself. Now, my viewers, my subscribers, if you are feeling this way, remember, help is always around. Please, me, I beg you, talk to somebody. Go up on the phone. Text somebody. Call somebody. Because at the end of the day, there is always someone in a worse situation than you. Remember me tell you. Yesterday afternoon, Tuesday, August 27, about 3 o'clock, Ricky, he was found in his apartment with a piece of cable wire tied to his neck and tied to the roof. Ricky's left foot was on a white plastic chair beside him. He appeared to have died sometime before he was found. It is suspected that Ricky, he took his own 3 points. Sad indeed. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, I brought you a report on Wednesday, July 10. I'm gonna be repeating some things. Listen me. I told you about a gang named Westside Nation Crocs gang. That gang is led by 2 hoodlums, and it is said that this gang control the Canterbury, downtown Montego Bay and surrounding areas. They collect extortion money from business people and scammers in the area. A guy named Rashaun Antonio Williams. He was 26 years old and he lived in the same Canterbury area of Montego Bay. He was not in agreement with the 2 hoodlums who are in charge and second in charge of the gang. He wanted to be the hoodlum in charge. As a result, there was a split in the gang and a hit was placed on Rashaun's head. Monday night, July 8th, an attempt was made on the life of Rashaun. This was allegedly carried out by John Lee Roach and 2 of his cronies. Shots were fired, but Rashaun, he was not hit. A female was grazed by a bullet. The very next night, Tuesday, July 9, the same 3 hoodlums who attempted to kill Rashaun the previous night, they were at it again. They opened gunfire, killing 3 persons. They killed Rashaun, 17-year-old Jaden Bennett, and 62-year-old fisherman named David West. John Lee Roach, he has since been arrested and charged by the police for that triple murder. We are told that cronies of Rashaun, they also blamed that guy on your screen for his killing. His name is Romario McFarlane, but he was popularly known as Raado. Raado was 28 years old and he lived at Canterbury in Montego Bay. It is said that Raado, he was a top shotter for the Westside Nation Crocs gang. On Friday morning, October 7, 2022, about 7:30, a joint police military team, they carried out an operation in the Canterbury area. During the search of a gutter, bingo, 1 SCCY 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 4 9mm rounds were found. Raado, he was taken into police custody in relation to that gun find, but I am not so sure what was the outcome of that case. So Raado, he was wanted by some hoodlums and they wanted him badly. Last night, Tuesday, August 27, at minutes to 8 o'clock, Raado and his girlfriend, they were at home when Raado, he went outside to close the gate. When he went outside, he was pounced on by 6 hoodlums. They were armed with AK-47 and M16 rifles and 9mm pistols. The hoodlums, they took down Raado. We are told that Raado's girlfriend, she saw what was happening and she ran outside and held on to him, begging the hoodlums not to harm him. The hoodlums, they pushed her to the ground and told her that if she moved, bullets. The hoodlums, they then pulled Raado to the side of the building and at point blank range, pure bullets, his girlfriend. She managed to get up and ran out of the yard, making good her escape. The hoodlums, they then left. The police, they were called, and when they inspected Raado, he was seen lying face down with gunshot wounds to his head, his legs, and his upper body. We are told that the hoodlums, they dealt with Raado, grimy, killing him on the spot. Listen this now, listen carefully. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 13 AK-47 spent shells, 11 M16 spent shells, and 10 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. Do the maths. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the